pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Playing some more NHL 17 today, doing another review series, playing some sixes here today. Well, maybe. We're waiting on Lefty. Oh, there he is. He likes to build up that suspense before the game, so he takes his time getting in here. But anyway, we're going to be reviewing the two-way defender build today. This seems to be one of the more popular choices when, the more games I've been playing in Division 1, 6s, 5s, whatever. It seems like the more popular choice. You see a lot of guys. These guys are both being two-way defenders. I mean, if you're one of those guys who play right wing as a right D, then you probably aren't one of these people, but, you're probably also in Division 10 making a new club every day, using an offensive defenseman, but, you can do whatever you want with your money. You paid for the game, not me, so I would just appreciate a nice, 2-on-1 every here and there when a DMAN pinches every play. That's all. That's all I'm asking for, EA. Anyway, rant over. What would we come here for again? Oh yeah, two-way defenseman, right? So this build's meant to be a hybrid of offensive defenseman and defensive defenseman, obviously. And as far as I've been seeing so far, I mean, the hands, the agility, I like to put them together, I guess, because I ain't really a big deker, especially with defense. Look at this guy. That looked like a good poke. I guess his hands are a little, or his poking's a little bit violent. But anyway, the hands and agility, I kind of like the way it feels. Honestly, as a defenseman, I feel really agile. I was playing two-way defenseman, and then I popped up and played power forward for one game. And I felt a lot more sluggish with a power forward than I did a defenseman, which kind of surprised me. But I do highly recommend trying to use a guy like that is really good with moving around and stuff. That was a very bad pass. But it definitely helps when your team likes to cycle the puck around and you like to move around as a defenseman a little bit up at the point where you're not as sluggish and stuff, and you can turn and stuff a lot easier. It is a lot more help, especially considering also you want to be able to make nice passes. I think he does a pretty good job receiving the puck too. You seen earlier in that video where he jumped or grabbed that puck that was chopped down the ice. So I think he has pretty good hands in that consent. He has pretty good hands in the poke check's not too bad either. My problem with the poke check is I get put in a box a lot, it seems like, using this build for whatever reason, and I don't really think I'm in terrible position. Like that play earlier up at the front, I was right in front of him and I got tripped. There's another one somewhere in this video too where I came down on low and I was actually pretty far away from him, I thought, and I poked him just to, I wanted to prevent the goalie from, is it coming up right here? I don't know. We'll find out. Nope, not that play. But I wanted to prevent him from pulling up in front of my goalie, so I just poked just in case he pulled that stick up there, and it ended up actually getting me a trip, which was, I mean, I guess you could say I deserved it, but really it wasn't like a spam poke deal. I was just trying to, because as you go behind the net, you pull right up in front. I was just trying to prevent that, and it actually tripped him, and he stayed behind the net the entire time, which is kind of surprising. All right, you just can't be running in the goalie like that and expecting not to get a penalty for that silly guy. But let's see, hitting. The hitting ain't been too bad, I don't think. It's still, you're not going to go up there and completely clobber guys like an enforcer, but at the same time, your guy is 6'3", I think, or something like that, so it's still does a pretty good job on hitting most people on the forward. But of course, the bigger guys, power forward grinder, might be a little bit harder to hit, but it's worth working with when you consider all of the other attributes that two-way defenseman does come with. So it is something that's obviously going to be a little bit lower just for that fact. And then there's the shot. I think it has a pretty nice shot. Not, obviously not offensive defenseman, but it's a lot better than some of them other ones. Defensive defenseman and enforcer, I've found a lot better off of the one-timers, which is primarily what I try. Sometimes I go up and clap bomb it with them too, but I don't really do many wrist shots, so I just don't think that's a defensive thing. I don't know, it just feels weird wristing from the point. As you've seen there, I don't think the passing's too bad either with it. It's pretty nice. I mean, really the only difference I've really noticed half the time with passing is that just some of them take a little bit longer to get the pass off. And I think I covered about everything. I didn't cover fighting, but I don't fight, and I don't really want to tell you how great he fights because I've honestly yet to get in a fight in this game. It's probably something I should just do to get off the bucket list, but I haven't. So far out of the defenseman builds that I have been using, I do like this one the most. The thing is sometimes, you get a little bit bored back there on defense, and I do like sometimes just want to go out there and straight kill people, and it is a little bit harder to do that with a two-way defender. But at the same time, I think if, you're playing a competitive game, the team you're playing is really good. I feel a lot more comfortable using a guy like a two-way defender and having a mix of both the speed, the passing, and everything else. I think it's a lot better to be using than it is a more clunky guy like a defensive defenseman, who really just, he offers you that cog in defense, but he doesn't have much in the name of, getting that puck around and shooting and so forth from the point. And we got a breakaway here. We gotta check this out. I got $3 on him making this. Told you. I didn't even see the video before I recorded this either. I just had a good guess. I promise. Oh, here's that penalty. There it is, right there. thought he was going to come up on the ice right there. Look, you know what I'm talking about now. I thought he was going to come up right in front of the post there and try to backhand that. And he didn't. He stayed down low, and that guy just threw him right on his knees. Seems like he had a really wicked poke. I don't even poke that much, but it seems like we got a really easy chance of the penalties with it. For some reason, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just poked him inopportune times, but you know. As for this video, guys, I think it covers just about anything. You want to see another build, let me know. Go Blue Jackets. Hockey starts tonight. That's right. Who you guys repping? Let me know. Look at this breakaway right at the end. Who did this? This is a terrible editing job. Put the breakaway right in there. It looked like a good defense. That's all I know. But anyway, guys, like I said, hope you liked the video. Other player builds you want to see, let me know. Try to go over all of them at some point in time. But as always, guys, I hope you liked the video, and thanks for watching.